What's up, everybody? Tweech here. Just like that. We are going to continue on, but before we go to World 3, I did a little bit of research. I could find a pure clear stone pretty easily to get for our Claymore +5, and then we'll be able to get also our Wing Spear, which is +7. We're going to get the Scraping Spear and use that soul. So first, that is in Dragon God. We're going to take a moment just to upgrade some weapons. We are going over to the Shrine of the Dragon God. So if you're following me in this walkthrough, you're going to be short a pure clear stone that we talked about before. There is a lizard that's by this this archstone. Where is he? This way. That does drop the pure clear stone. So I'm gonna work our way up here, and he should be just on the other side here. Right there he is. And got the pure clear stone and 2 chunks. I like it. We're going to we'll try to respawn him again. Maybe we could get another one. I don't know if he drops 2, but we will need a second one for a sword. We're going to do a quality claymore. Obviously, we're going to finish this one, but then a quality knight sword, which is a one-handed sword similar to the dragon sword that we have, the dragon longsword. Reason why we want both of those, 2 of these weapons is, one obviously is going to be our main striking sword, which is our claymore, and then we want a fast one-handed weapon to pull out just in case for spacing, or if we need to do some quick attacks. There he is. 2 chunks. Yeah, I don't know if he'll give another pure or not. We'll just try it one more time. I think I already killed him. What did I killed him when we fought the Dragon God the first time. Or killed the Dragon God, I should say, because it did take me a couple tries to beat the Dragon God. Very embarrassing. He isn't that challenging. But would I kill him 1, 2, 3? 3 times already. I don't think he'll be there this time. If he's not, that's fine. We'll, oh, there he is. This should be the last time then. And some more chunks. Alright, perfect. That's fine. That gives us enough. There is another pure stone that is given to us when we complete Ostrava's questline. That's going to be in the inner word, I think, where we fight the Penetrator, so it's not a necessity right now. Okay, let's go over to the smithing ground, because we already got one of the pure gray stones. Make our way down here, get our +5 claymore, get our +5 claymore.
If it be a black.
Where's our claymore? +5 claymore. So that's as far as the claymore will go. So we're already capped out at level 51, I believe. Dragon longsword +4. We only needed a couple more. Wing spear. Alright, so since we're at a +7, don't go higher than the requirement. If I went to +8, the scraping spear is no longer available. So just keep that in mind when you're leveling up your weapons, or upgrading your weapons, that if it requires a +3, a +7, a +8, that's the requirement. Anything more or less will not trigger the boss weapon. Okay, so keep that in mind. For this, we are going to get the scraping spear. Now, feel free if you wanted to level up your shield. It doesn't really do a whole lot, right? So it gives you a little extra physical attack damage, and magic damage reduction, but that's it. But since we're not going to be using the Cloud Stone for pretty much anything else, then you might as well just level them up. And do not use your clear stone just yet. We're going to get that later. And I'm just going to repair it so I don't have to worry about it. Okay, should be good. Okay. Now we're going to head on over. I think I got everything I need. Got this. We got that one extra archstone. I think we're pretty decent on heals. We don't have a lot of souls right now. And yep, we're good. And Prison of Hope. So this whole world is also... This is probably my second favorite. I just think it's... I love this kind of like dark atmosphere. And just listening to the sounds and the of this prison. It's to me it's really cool. Alright, so one thing to have on is your thief ring. A cling ring, of course, since we're in soul form. Have enough arrows. That should be plenty. I mean, we have holy arrows, regular arrows, so we should be good. Don't think we need anything else. Okay. So this is a bit of a maze, but it's in a sense straightforward. So we're going to come out this way. There's going to be a bunch of prisoners, some lock cells. Don't worry about them. You could hit them with this claymore from far. But those are the guys that we got to worry about. So if you're following my guide here, we're going to nullify everything that this son of a bitch can do by using anti-magic field. He's all magic, and that's it. If we take that away, he cannot do anything to us. If you didn't get anti-magic, but you still have a ranged weapon, you could just pick him off with your bow, and that's pretty much what I would suggest doing. Make sure that because we're using a miracle, to have a Talisman of God, you could see that it only uses a little bit of our MP, but now you see him glowing. Can't do anything. What are you going to do? He didn't actually say, help me please. That's another NPC. That's hilarious. It seemed like he ran over and said, help me please. And I just backstabbed the bitch. So you could... I found that very, very amusing. See, these are locked. We're going to go around to get some keys. Now, the anti-magic field, you could see all this little electricity going around me. It's an AoE aura. So wherever I go, this aura comes out. And you can see like NPCs around will start glowing. That means they're affected by this and their magic does not work. The other cool part about this is in the controller, there's a light vibration showing that you have this on, and the vibration stops when it's off. So it's a physical effect that I think is pretty fantastic. So you know when you have to recast it. All right, so right over here, you want to grab this key ring, and we're going to work our way down. You can kill these guys in here before opening the door if they're close by. There are some... I don't see any in there. I think it's down this way. There are some glowies within... Oh yeah, We have to go there. Within the cells, but you'll be able to see them in the dark. Alright, so we're going to go down this way. Slap on our anti-magic. And we're going to come up here and to the left. And there's one more of these guys. And a prisoner that did nothing. We're going to come back this way first. Open up some cells. Grab the mercury stone. Yeah, nothing was in there. So as you can see, these guys are glowing. That's because of the anti-magic field. Kill them. And get the goodies. Bright water. Interesting. Usually I thought he was hanging up there. Guess not. Yep, got that. Do we have the other one? No, I don't have the purple yet for plague. So as you can see, we have another one of these guys. Just to show you, if you... Good lord, I am the best at this. Look at that. How the fuck... There. 148 damage. What the shit? There. 2 arrows. Well, if you hit him, 2 arrows. If you play like shit, like I did there, it's going to take you half a deck. Half a quiver. There we go. This is what I was looking for before. So, the silver coronet gives you a boost to MP. It doesn't really do anything for you stat-wise, defense-wise, but it will increase your maximum MP. And to show that, with it on, we're at 78. With it off, 65. Now, that might not seem like a whole lot, but when you're not a mage build, every little bit of MP does help when you want to use it. And it also scales. I believe it's a percentage and not just a static number of MP. So as you put some souls into your intelligent points, that will also increase what the cornet will give you. Alright, so I don't remember. Yep, there it is. I'm going to come over here, grab this key. We're going to come down here a little bit, do some chopping. Next part, just be careful. You could put a shield out. These guys could stab you through. Like that. What? What? There we go. And of course they didn't drop anything. Or you could just run past them. That's fine. Mercury stone. Down here's a dead end, but also a glowy. We're going to be on the other side there in just a moment. And you know what? Because I like to use this a lot to show just location-wise. I don't have many of them. But we're going to put that over here. That looks too much like a... Let's see if I can put a different color down. Yeah, that's fine. Too much like a glowy, so I'll get confused and be like, oh, did I miss something? Alright, so we're just going to backtrack a little bit. Now you're probably wondering why, you know, what am I going to do with my magic pool if I don't have anything to regenerate it? One thing that you could have on, I don't have it with me, is the Crescent Falchion. If you want to use that sword, feel free. Another thing, the reason being is because it does regenerate your magic passively. You could keep your spice on, which I'm going to do, and save. Right now I'm saving my souls because we're going to go to an NPC very shortly. I don't think anything was in these. That sells spice. And everything nice. Oh, yep. And the wizard set. This is for you mages out there, but the other thing I like is that I could probably, I was going to say I could probably put the wizard gloves on. Let's see what the pants do. See, it's not much of a difference. You're talking about 3 difference in blunt and fire damage there. So that doesn't look that bad. And then I could probably put on these gloves. And now we have a little bit of extra support there, which is fine. Kill this stupid idiot. There's his buddy there. Sell buddy. Okay. Yeah, these guys drop a lot of different flowers here. So we're going to put that in. So typically I have the flowers up here, and then something else, depending on what I'm doing, I'll put in that last spot. So right now I'm just going to use the augite. So this should be, yep, there's the archstone. We're back at the beginning. Nothing in that one. Last cell, grab some more augite. Nice. And since we got the key, we're going to open this up. Now this world is a little bit longer than some of the others. The other problem is it is a little bit more challenging at times, even with the anti-magic. And there may be a few deaths. I don't know. We'll see. Alright, so we're going to come in here. This guy's going to come jumping towards you. He's not a threat, but should be able to open this. Okay. A couple items here, even hanging up, and I'll show you in a moment how to get those. This should be good. Now we got to be careful. Some of these, which I do have marked down, will be a trap, but most are fine. Okay, so we're going to take our bow, and we're going to shoot this guy down. Just shoot the chain, and grab his item. Okay, there's going to be a few more items coming up, and there should be some cells that I just can't open up yet. Like this one I can't open up. Love the claymore. Yeah, this is all locked. Just be careful. I think there is... Where is he? I thought there was a... Oh no, he's out there. There's one more squiddy. One tactic is to, well, since we're using them, we could come up close to this gate, and as he comes up, yeah, he's going to try everything in his power to, well, he had no power, so he's dead. We can't open that yet. We have to get a key, which is down this way. We're going to open this. Now, you can see the other thing that this does is it highlights everybody in the area, which is great because normally this area is dark. So a kind of little cheat method, even for PvP, if somebody's trying to hide using an invisibility spell, you can easily find them. So I shoot these guys because this is a complete ambush. So we're going to run in here to the side. Yep, you can see, just got ambushed. These other guys aren't going to do too much. They're just going to stand there. These guys are and barrels. Got some spice. The lotus, nothing else in here, right? Nope. Okay. I thought there was... Yep, there's nothing else here. But for some reason, I always just want to knock that coffin down. Okay, there's a Mind Flayer out there. Both of these are fine, that's right. Both of these are okay to open. The black gear, this is still very good gear. It's a little bit less than the wizards in terms of defense, but it has much higher durability. And, of course, poison resistance, which we're going to enjoy that in the next area. The other thing that I like about it is 0.7 weight, so it gives us an opportunity to put some beefier armor on. So you could change into that, whatever you like. Put this one down. Bright water. Now the bright water is just a MP regeneration for a short time. Again, very useful. I did not realize that did that. What's up, bud? Not much. These guys you could farm up for fresh spice if you're a mage. Nothing else in here. Do not open this guy. This guy's the trap. You could if you want a few souls, but there is a good chance that he could one-shot you if you're not careful. And he does inflict you with poison. Okay, so come up here to the right, grab the key on the wall. And then up here is a drop, so we do not want to come this way at all. Okay? Just drops down there. Again, to show you. There you go. That looks like a blood stain, so I'm going to get confused. And I just realized the other path that I used the Augite on, we're not going to get to anyway. Not in this particular portion of the playthrough. That opens up for pure white world tendency. Alright, so we're running back here. Now that we have that key, we killed this Mind Flayer. And on our way up. Alright, so before... That's aged. I don't want aged. Aged spice is very good. It's just a much more potent item. And since we don't have that much MP, I think one of these would be sufficient. Yeah. Alright, so we want to be careful around here. There is another Mind Flayer. You could hear the bell that he has. I don't know where he is, and I always get... where is this? There he is. Always get scared that I'm going to open this up and then he's going to smack me with his magic, which he can't do. Oh, you can see this guy got taken out by him. Okay, so this next portion is our NPC. Yep, there's the red Augite I just put down. We just kind of made our way around. There's our singing NPC. Beautiful voice.
You're still intact, aren't you? Dear me, I shouldn't pry. I've known better days.
The noble's wife. So she's going to sell you spice very cheap. So you could buy some of that. There is bright water. For my mage build, of course, I stack up on spice and the bright water. Ring of Avarice, do not buy this. We will get this for free later on in another world. Unless you have 50,000 souls laying around. This will give you 20% more souls that drop. More Augite. They're only worth 50 souls, but don't really need them. Moonlight. And, yeah, Yep, some of your flowers. I don't really need anything right now. I think we have enough spice. Actually, you know what? Just in case. A lot of these guys drop the spice, so we might be able to farm some up, but just in case I need it, I'm going to just get 5 more.
Thank you.
Yeah. Consider it a donation for your singing career. Very good, very lovely voice. Okay, and then down here, a couple other areas. I think we could go in here. Right? Yep. This is another one of those areas that has some ambush. So we are going to. I think this guy actually ambushed. That guy does. This guy, if I could get the angle, he does. That should be good. Oh, I didn't mean to do that, but that's all right. Thought I had my shield on. Oh, an S-stock, nice. Usually we don't get that till later on in the board, but S-stock is best stock. Okay, nothing else hanging here. So the S-stock, primarily I use it for magic builds, but you could use it for anything. It has poking damage. It's one of your poking... Oh, Iron Maiden, do I have this? Yep. This is the Iron Maiden cell. Do not, this solo one, leave that where it is. That is another trap. Lotus, but all these are good to get. And this actually has one of the, or the best magic ring in the game. Ring of Magical Sharpness. So, this is, where is it? One of, if you're a mage build, this is a necessity for your, the power, the strength of your spells. Raises magic power, so you're going to have that on. You'll have a Crisp Blade on, which we got back in World 2. You're going to upgrade that to +5 using the Colorless Souls. Another thing that you could do is, at the end of this world, the Archdemon is actually a PvP fight. You could also go offline and don't worry about PvP, but if you were to invade as a Black Phantom in this world, in World 3, anywhere in World 3, you could be summoned as the boss, which is such a cool thing. When I first played this, I had no idea what was going on and why the boss was so much tougher than the others, and that's the reason why. It was just so impressive of a fight and an idea behind it. But if you were to be the boss and kill the player, you will get a head wrapping that greatly increases your magic, and you put all those together, and you got one beefy mage. All right, there they are. I thought it was the other section. There's nothing here. This is Sage Freke. We need to find the key and rescue him. He's gonna go back, once we rescue him, he'll go back to the Nexus and be able to sell us some good higher tier magic. Yep, there's the other side. I thought it was a deeper position, but so remember this spot, we're gonna have to come back. A little bit of backtracking. Like I said, this area is a little bit longer than the others. Don't worry about these side paths. They go to the same place, but we have to get a key at the bottom here to open that up, which is a little bit further down, not too far. But grab this key, This is the first floor key before you go down. Let's see. That's the same section as the other door. We'll come back here. And down we go. Through the fog door. Now again, the path splits. So this is why I said it seems more like a little mage, or a maze. Seems like a mage. It's getting late, guys, I'm telling you. We're going to grab this item quick. Heavy crossbow. And you can see the Mind Flayer down there. We're going to go ahead and take him out. We don't really need to come down this way. This is the area that opens up once we have pure white tendency. Press spice. But we're going to come down here first to show you. So you hear that please help me guy? Here he is. It's locked, but you could talk to him.
You are a sane one, are you not? My name is Rydel. I have precious little time. I must retrieve an article from my corpse.
Alright. Did he say his corpse? Is that what he
As
said?
you can see, the only thing that remains of me is my soul.
Soul.
My corpse lies in another cell. I fancy it a fine, rotten mess by now. I've no interest in my corporeal flesh, but I left upon my person a keepsake of my late wife. I will soon fade into the beyond. My only wish is to do so near that token of my beloved.
You know, I don't think I ever really paid attention to his dialogue. But once we get this world to pure white, this area becomes open. We will also be able to get a key in the next world. So we're going to have to do a lot of backtracking to come back here to open this up for him. If we were to kill him, he drops a ring. But if we free him, he still gives us the ring. We will end up killing him when he's when the world is in pure black state. But with that, nothing else to do in this section here. So let's head on up. Okay. Or I should say down. Okay, so next part, we're going to take out this ball of demons here. So you could see them right over here in front of us. We could do one of two things. You could come over here on this side. You're pretty much safe over here, and we're going to just hit him with our bow. So just watch, he'll shoot at you, but there's too much stuff in the way. It's not going to affect us. The other thing that we could do is get closer, use the anti-magic field, which will take that soul ray out of his use. However, you don't want to melee this guy. He will one-shot you. It doesn't matter. He will absolutely own you if you go into melee range. I haven't figured out a very good way to melee him. So we're just going to use our bow here. Okay. Now that he's dead, did he drop anything? No. We're going to continue down this path first, and then we'll make our way back around. But it's just one less thing you have to worry about as you come back around. I think there is another item at the end here. Yeah. Bright water. What? I always forget that guy's there, and sometimes it frightens me. Alright, some other armor. So the silver bracelets we can't use unless you're a female. This is pretty good if you want to do some farming of souls. This adds another 10% soul gain, and it does stack with the ring that you could get of avarice. Unfortunately, we can't get that because of our item burden. I'm gonna put some stuff away here. I don't need a scraping spear. Actually, I don't really need that right now. I don't need this. Black bolts, goodbye. Assassin mask, wizard. This stuff away. When we go back to the Nexus, we'll redo some of our fashion, I guess you could call it. Our souls fashion. I don't really need these. That might be enough for us to get this set here. There we go, the fluted set. So this is a little bit beefier set, obviously. But this is like your, I guess your most iconic Demon Souls type of set. Right, this is what they use in the cutscene, the starting scene. Right, with the fluted set, it's a much heavier set. We're not going to have enough equipment weight to be able to use it. So we're right at 50 though, so we should be okay for now. I don't think it's going to... Yeah, this is our heaviest weight, so that's fine. 50 is fine. Anything higher than that, we will start fat rolling. Okay. Back out. Nothing in there. And then we're going to have a bunch of these idiots here. Dudes in a jar. And, yep, since that ball of meat is gone, we got some aged spice. Have my thief ring on. So there is a lizard over there. With the thief ring on, he's not moving yet, so we want to go get him. Let's go over this way and go nab him. Moonlight. I don't think there's anything else down there. There is a drop over here, so don't go running down here. Yeah, right over there. It's kind of hidden, right? It's hard to see. But we're going to go around the other way. But before I do, we're going to pick up this item here. Yep, and then come down here. Don't remember where all the items in the cells are. Come over to this corner. There's kind of a hidden door, right? Sometimes it could be overlooked very easily. Come out here, grab an item, nothing over here, and then this is normally where you would get the S-stock. But we were lucky enough that we got that drop off of the prisoner. We don't really need that. Actually, I could put... Let's put... Yeah, I don't need this. This whole set is... Yeah, I'll leave this, what I have on now. Okay. Since we're not fat rolling. And then out here to the right. And back around again. Alright, just to touch on it, this, we could open this now, but up there it's locked until we get pure white world tendency. I believe that, yeah, I don't know if it's that phantom or not, but that blue phantom that was asking us to help him, I think he comes up this way and goes up and opens the door. Now we have a brief cutscene. So the moment of truth, before we go that way, we're going to collect some items. Out here, drop on the ledge, and just be careful not to fall. Come out here and get the Mercury Rapier. On our way back, and just hit up, or forward, I should say. Sometimes people get confused, and they think they need to hit the roll button and forward at the same time. That's not necessarily the case when you're just climbing up on a ledge, but if you're jumping over top of something like we saw in the tutorial, you need to hit forward and circle, but for this part, do not do that. And I'll show you the most common death spot right here for that reason. So let's see if we could. Yep, watch what happens. This happens. They're trying to roll and they hit forward and roll right off. Happens so often. Almost every time that I'm here picking up this item, you see this death. See, they're trying to hit forward and roll. But watch. You come right up, tap forward, and it just hops you up. Now remember, we are saving all those ephemeral eyes. We will need them later on. Alright, so this part I am trash at. So we could get this item relatively safely. From here, what we could do is we could backtrack up to the top, only up a little bit further, use this warden key, and we come around this part of the building, this whole big part, out behind this, where these arrows and stuff are being heaved at us, and we could turn the machine off. The trophy way is to roll down this bridge. So I'm going to attempt that. I'm going to take this off. I don't think it's really going to help. See, it seems like I'm just rolling the same even with that on. But let's see. Oh. There we go. Nice. If you get hit, do not spend time to heal. You don't have enough time. Okay, so now that that's off, we're going to go get all our little glowies. Lever rat's ring. And ephemeral eye. Okay, let's put our gear back on. Now to show you, obviously it's pretty easy to understand or remember this portion here. We're going to go the other way. Just to show you, if you did not want to do this portion and roll down here, you get that. You have to get this item though. This first item that was right here, which is the key, the Warden's key, you have to get that to continue. That's why, like, as you saw, I was able to get this without being shot. 100% necessary. But you're going to backtrack down this hall. All the way up and to the left. Going to run back up. Yep, continue up. Right here. So, to also show you this door and this door go to exactly the same place. So I'm going to go this way first. Doesn't matter which path you take, but there are items on both sides, and there's also a Mind Flayer. So run up and boop them. Oh, sorry, bud. Not doing any of that shit to me. Peek on over. There's another one here somewhere, but it's not going to matter. Okay. Grab this item, and you can see that's the other pathway that we open that door down there. So they just go to the same place. Out here to the right, and open this door. Again, you could go left or you could go right. It absolutely does not matter. This comes right here and down. I was kind of disappointed. I thought this would have been something a little bit more. That you could do something over this way, but you can't. It's all dead. If you came that way, you're just going to come through here, and then this machine will still be running, and you could turn it off that way, then get your glowies. But keep in mind, if you do that, you will not get that trophy. Okay, first, up here is the boss, but we have a little bit of things left to do before we go do that, plus some backtracking. Alright, so we're going to come up here and run up. This is a long, windy staircase, so if it does get you a little dizzy, just close your eyes or something. Yeah. At the top, just going to run along this ledge. Not much to worry about up here, so you could just run through. Okay, get the silver catalyst and the whole spy set. So if you are like an assassin type of build or a a thief type of build, you could use this set. What was the other item? Oh, silver catalyst. This does weaker damage than the wooden catalyst. This is for a mage, but it does give more MP. So it does give you a boost to MP. So it's a little bit of a trade-off. See that dude over there? We're gonna go kick his ass because this is the boss arena. Obviously, the boss isn't there yet, but when she appears, if we kill her and not kill him, he just keeps on resummoning her, and it's like an endless fight until we could actually kill him. So we're going to go do that now. Super important. If you want to beat this boss, it's the only way to do it. Back down we go. Close your eyes if you need to. Yeah, this is the other way. And through here. So now we're back to this portion here. We're still not going to go up there yet. We need to go up this tower. Yeah, like I said, I thought this would be additional parts of the game, but maybe it was supposed to be at one point, but I never got to it. And now we run down this side. And you could see our magician dude. He doesn't do anything. He won't get up and start fighting you. You just whack him. He stops his spell. And don't forget to grab this key. Very important. Because now we have even more backtracking. Because we're going to go get Sage Freke. So there's an option that you could kind of jump down. I'm going to choose not to for now. Reason being is that there is a black phantom down there that we can't see yet. And when we drop down to this, that glowy, and then drop down to the steps, she could one-shot you with her crossbow. The animation, when you fall and start standing up, is so slow that she could get off a crossbow shot pretty quick on you, and then you're dead. So that's why I said we're going to skip that just for now. We will get it, though, but we're going to kill her first, and then get the item up there. Okay. So up there is you could see a spirit fighting up there, and a lot of deaths. We're coming back to that. What's a fast way? I guess running back this way is pretty good. Because either way, it is a hike. You're almost going back to the beginning of the world. Sometimes it's okay if you have like a way to warp back out to the Nexus and kind of re-walk this area, but I choose not to because we killed everything up to this point, and all we're doing is running. Yep, that's the other guy, so we have to go up here. So I would suggest not warping back to the Nexus. Take a little bit of time, run back to where we want to be. Should be here. Yep, there's those Augites. And talk to Sage Freke.
Magnificent. My name is Freke. I thought to
Or
tame
Frick.
a demon I have been enfeebled.
I call him Freak.
Thank the star. I owe you my life.
Okay. And make sure that you do talk to the NPCs once you free them. Otherwise, they won't go to the Nexus. Let's put Mercury Rapier away. I don't need a Silver Catalyst since I have no magic. We're going to put that away. Imperial. And we're good. Now, back down we go. Like I said, some backtracking. Down some more. Out to the right here. This is where that big ball was that we killed. And now we're back to the bridge. See, I find that much easier than warping back because you're, yeah, I think you're shortening the distance, but certainly not the time it takes because of going through and having to kill all those things. So what we're going to do is, for this, if you want to call her a mini-boss, that's fine. I'm going to switch over to the Dragon Longsword. I may switch over while I'm fighting her, but because it's much quicker, and sometimes you need a faster pace weapon. Some things with her is you definitely need a shield up. The moment we start walking up these steps, she has a potential to strike you. I think she has a thief ring on or something because she is invisible until you get close enough, and then she'll start trying to hit you with her crossbow. If she hits you, it pretty much is death. But if not, she will start swiping you with her sword, which is very quick. So a good shield is always needed, especially if you have one that's 100% physical damage reduction. Other than that, she's not too bad. As for healing, you do not want to heal in front of her. On the left-hand side, you see this big stone slab standing up, and on the right-hand side, you see that structure fallen. You may want to get to a position behind one of those to heal, so she doesn't shoot at you. But we're going to take this nice and slow. We're going to move to the right. I believe she'll pop right here. Yep. She has a quick blade, and she'll try to hit you. I mean, it's not doing a ton of damage to me, but as you can see, as I hit or swing at her, she could get a good hit in. So I'm going to switch over. She will try to back up constantly. See, that's why I like the faster sword. She'll try to back up and get space, so she can use her crossbow, which is fine. She could give that a shot. There we go. Nice. Blah blah blah. Got you. And as you can see, I did not waste time trying to heal. You don't need to be 100% health to still have a chance to win. Okay. We're going to switch back over to the Claymore. Yeah, let's get this item since we're at 100% walkthrough. We will... so again, a very quick backtrack, again, going up this tower. What you could have done is... Like I said, you can see right there, if you drop down, you're almost on top of her. And I'm telling you that the animation, you're going to see here when we drop back down, animation takes a little bit longer, and she'll get a shot or two off on you before you could even act. Yeah, I do apologize. Sometimes it is a pain in the ass to do all this backtracking. But as for... I'm trying to consider newer players or players who are struggling with the game, trying to give you the best options to... actually, since we don't need the thief ring... Do I have the... I don't have the cat ring. I have Clever Cat, but I don't have the one for falling. That's okay. I try to give you the best chance possible. Alright, so you want to line this up and just walk slowly straight up. Grab this item, which is just some lotuses. Now, you might think, that's not really worth it. And it might not be to you, but just so you know what the item is. The other thing is you want to... So, yep, this is exactly where she was standing, by the way. That's what I mean. If you're here and drop down, just watch now the animation. Now, I can't move. That long, she's standing here watching you, firing at you. You fall down, and she just pops you with that crossbow. Not a good place to be in. Alright, like I was saying, now that you know what that is, you may just opt to just pass it. It's something that I tend to do. When I play, I'll go up, get the key, go back, backtrack for Sage Freke, and then come up here, beat her ass, and go to the boss. Alright, let's come up here. First part of the cutscene will play. Now, with this boss, a couple things. She will... she's a magic user, of course. This is also why we're using anti-magic. It will help with this fight. The other thing is, when she spawns in, you want to run up. You could get a few shots on her, like 4 or 5 shots, get her close to half health, or just do as much damage as you possibly can. Then she'll spawn a few copies of herself. When you lock on to one of the copies, if you could see a health bar, that's the false idol. That's the one that you do not want to hit. You want to scroll through them, click on each one until you find the one that does not have a health bar. That's the main one. If you're going for the trophy and the platinum, you do not want to hit a false idol. Go right after her and only hit her. If you damage one of the false idols, you will not get the trophy. Okay? She is all magic, so if you have a magic shield, you know, this magic shield is only 54%. It's not that great. You may want to switch out maybe a ring. I suggest keeping the thief ring on, but you know, something with magic reduction. The other thing, I don't think we have it actually. There is an item that reduces magic damage, but I don't think I kept that with me. Oh yeah, I want this on. Okay, that being said, we're going to come on in and watch a beautiful cutscene. Alright, so an advantage right now is that she doesn't just start attacking. So we're going to clear out the area, get an item or two. Some spice. One of the things I like to do is try to clear these guys out as much as possible. And some of these chairs back here. It's not a necessity. I don't want you to think that it is. But what it does is when she starts spawning around here, it makes it easier to get at her. The other thing is taking these guys out with the bow helps because when she starts spawning around, you won't lock on to them and only to her, and that's what we want. Again, don't get too close. She'll start her bullshit, and we don't want that yet. Don't worry about that item in the center that he dropped. But right now, we're ready to rock. Make sure you have this on. Sticky white slime to give a little bit of damage boost, and let's go clap her a bit here. Yeah, you could get a good combo or two in. Get this item. Alright, so you could get this item now. The other thing is because... Yep, that's not her. You could see how well this is working with the anti-magic. And this is the one that we want. 1, 2... And you're dead. Okay. Very simple boss fight. If you have everything we have up to this point. Anti-magic just stops all the bullshit. Kind of overpowered it feels at this point. Get some items now. The reason why we wanted to get that item first back there is if you go and approach this this altar, a cutscene will play and you move on to the next area. To get that item, don't go up to the altar, but what you could do is sneak along the edge here. Just watch. All the way here. Roll through this stuff, and now you could get this item if you didn't get it. And then go up to the altar. So it's a little, a trick that, if you wanted the item. The next part, before you go up, you have a decision to make. Do you want to reload the world in an offline state? And here's why. We're going to go up to the next world. But you're in body form. This happens a lot, probably about 50% of the time to me, where as I finish this boss, I start going up to the next area. There's a winding staircase that I have to take to get to the Archstone to warp back to the Nexus. In that short amount of time, I get invaded. It's about 50% of the time. If you don't want to do any kind of PvP, play offline, you don't have to worry about it. If you want to chance it, go ahead, but I'm just warning you that will happen. The problem with it is if you die in body form, it changes your tendency. And right now, as you can see, Tower of Latria is one step above white, getting closer, and we want this to be pure white so we could do the events. I am going to exit out. Now I think when I go to settings, launch this in offline, and hit continue, it'll ask me. I'm going to stay offline. Yep, so this just launched me in the beginning of the area, which isn't bad. You could kill these fools again if you'd like. A couple extra souls, maybe a few more items. Not really anything worth note. But obviously you don't have to fight the boss. And just to double check, offline. Got me confused because of these red markers, but these are sometimes just placed there. Yep. Based on the game design. Okay. And here we go on up. And I'll show you why we did that. Okay, so right now, as soon as that cutscene plays, you could be invaded, and then it's all this time. You're running up here, you're going to be a little bit careful, and then there's the stone. So, like I said, half of the time, I get invaded in that short amount of time. For me, I'm fine with it, but obviously for the purpose of this walkthrough, we want to make sure that you don't have any kind of issues. Okay, so with that, let's see where our lady is. We can't even level up with what we got. We need to use... we're going to put the doll soul away for now. And let's use all of our soul items. Now we could level up, lady. Can't even level up twice. Alright, let's pump in some strength. Like I said, we may want to get this up to 30 first. Get some damage output. Okay. Yep, we're good. Over here, what does that soul... 0. So nothing here that I need yet. Second chance I don't want. Again, like I said, for this particular playthrough, get all the miracles that you can. Sage Freke will be right here, so we just freed him.
I have a proposal. Could you, as I did,
he gives us some better spells. So like I said, the doll demon soul give us Soul Ray, which is very powerful mage magic spell. Fireball for dragon, and then warding is what we want as well. We're going to get this. We can't equip it yet because we don't have enough intelligence, which we will get. We're almost there. This gives us a 70% reduction in physical damage taken. Fantastic spell to use, or to have, I should say. Much better than protection. The only difference is, well, the two differences is, the protection only does, I think, 50%? Maybe even 25. I think it's a low level. And then it only costs, you only need one spot in your magic pool to have it. This, well, it's not there anymore, of course. Warding is 2 spots, so you have to increase your intelligence. So I can't even equip it yet. That's okay, but I have it. I don't think there's anything else I need to upgrade. Yep, I can't upgrade that. And let's talk to our storage dude and do some storage maintenance here. So we're collecting quite a bit of those. Like I said, save them. We're going to need them. Put those away. Baby's nail we don't need. Eater shield. I feel like I want a better shield, which we're going to get a little bit later on yet. Alright, so we got the official's gear. Burrowers. Looted set. So I might go, do I have the black? No, I don't. Where's the black? These. That might be a little bit better for me. Yeah, then the wizard gloves, and then let's see. So I have the fluted set on now. Yeah, that's pretty good. I'll leave the fluted set.
We are indebted to you.
And then I'm going to switch this out here. Yeah, it's not much difference, but a lot of poison resist. And I think that looks okay. I mean, yeah, little chicken leg-ish, but I'm alright with that for now. The set that we're going to go after is probably going to be the Gloom set, which we get in the next section. Anything else that we could do before we... No, I think that's about it. Let's do the normal drop off the ledge, get our soul form. And now if you'd like, you could put this back into online state, which I'm going to do in the next, for the next episode here. Okay, so we'll end the video there. Thank you guys. Hope you enjoyed it. Hope you got everything you needed out of this particular walkthrough of World 3-1, Prison of Hope. And then we'll continue on to the next portion of the prison, or the Tower of Latria. Other than that, we'll see you guys next time.